Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. We have made it to another weekend. I hope everyone has had a great week. Welcome to my live. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Chalk Couture. I'm so glad that you were able to watch me, and if you are not watching until after the broadcast is over, just go ahead and type hashtag replay and let me know that you're here. And if you are hopping on this evening while I am live, make sure that you say hi in the comments and let me know that you are watching. I'm going to go ahead and while people are hopping on, I'm going to share this to my group. So hold on un momento. People are hopping on. I'm going to share it. Oops. Copy link. Go to my groups. That must be Mr. Jason commenting. He was going to say hello from Rochester, but they are in Overland Park. They are in the state. I'm so glad that you guys are almost home. Okay, so let me share this to the group. Okay. There we go. Put that away. Once again, once you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you're here. And as you can see in the ticker on the bottom of the screen, tonight is the Friday giveaway. So if you put at any time during the night, make sure that you put in hashtag Friday giveaway, and I will do a giveaway at the end of the broadcast. Speaking of broadcasts, I wanted to let you know that I am using an online platform called StreamYard, and I am actually broadcasting to multiple sites. I'm live on my Facebook business page, and I'm also live on my YouTube channel. So if you hear me refer to comments that you may not see in your feed, that's probably why that person may be watching from another destination. So with that, we are going to make some wood cutout earrings. I'm gonna lose my paintbrush. So this is one of the earrings that I've made in the past. And they're just the wood blank earrings. I have this skinny size, and I have this chunkier size. And on this one, I've painted both sides black, and then I chalked over with white. But I've also left some plain so that the wood grain is showing through. I've stained some. I've paint washed some. So we're going to be using chalk paste, and we're also going to be using various silkscreen transfers. And these are all from Chalk Couture. So I just randomly went through my transfers. A lot of these background transfers work great. This is actually the transfer for the vintage truck, and it's the Buffalo add-on, Buffalo plaid. This transfer is my favorite to make earrings with, and you don't necessarily get the full design, but some of these inside designs make really pretty earrings. This is actually a transfer that got melted, but this mermaid scale makes a great earring design. I thought I might even try the spokes of the tire to see what kind of pattern we could maybe get. I think that the circle with the spokes coming out of it would be really cool as an earring, and actually that one fits perfectly in there. But you could line up and get some like black and white stripes. You could put this earring on this pattern and get part of the argyle. You could even do, I thought about this leaf right here. You could just put the earring, the leaf on top of the earring. You could do parts of this hug me, like these hearts would be really cute. Maybe even some of the stripes, or you could do the bold stripes of this transfer, and I'd probably turn it that way. That might be really pretty. And then, of course, there's a a herringbone pattern. But what we're going to do first is we're going to paint some of these. So I've got a few colors watered down, and I'm just going to use some paint brushes, and we're going to paint a few of these bases. So I have black velvet, I have couture teal, and I have candy apple red, and I have sprayed a little bit of water in there, and I just to kind of get it to a more paint consistency. So I think I'll start with this large base, and I like to get a little pokey tool, and actually I could even use, let's just use, I could use the pokey end of the detail tool, and I just stick it in that hole to kind of help me hold my earring base down a little bit. So I'm just going to use this to quickly paint the base of the earring. You can do both sides, one side, doesn't matter. So I hope everybody had a great week. Give me an emoji in the comments if you're glad that it's Friday. Okay, so there's that one. I'm just quickly putting a wash on this pair of earrings. We'll leave some plain as well. Jason's glad that it's Friday. Okay, got that one painted. Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Okay, so then we'll just move on to the next color. I think let's do a skinny pair. So now I'm going to use the Couture Teal, which happens to be one of my favorite colors. Thank you. Mr. Jason said, bless you. I'm just going to get the tip of that, try to bring all that. And I don't worry about the sides very much because I can sand those off after I'm done. You could paint them if you want to. These are a laser cut blank. So you can see that the edge has kind of a dark brown on it. But it does just, the paint just sands right off of it. I just use a little nail file. It usually comes right off. Okay, so there's the teal color. Whoops. And the cool thing about painting with chalk paste is that it dries super fast. Let's do another chunky pair, and we'll do red. Okay. Let's get another paintbrush. Make sure you sprinkle the video, tag your crafty friends in the comments, hit that like or heart button, turn on your notifications so that you'll be notified when I'm live, all that fun stuff. Okay, so we'll let those dry a little bit. While those are drying, we'll just do some plain earrings. For blowing. Wasn't the Archivers, the scrapbook store in Overland Park? Yeah, it closed. Okay, we'll let those dry a little bit and we'll do some plain ones. I lost my little, oh well, we'll find it later. Pull out a couple of some plain sets here. Figure out which designs we want to do first. And I think, let's move this cardboard out of the way. We'll just set those right there. Okay, so we'll figure out which designs we want to do first. I think I have quite a few copper earrings made already, but I don't have any gold. And so I think let's do, I think we'll start with the herringbone first. Well, I also forgot I have a couple of transfers over here to use. But let's do the herringbone. So when I do these earrings, sometimes I don't even pull the backer sheet completely off of the transfer. I'll just stick the, oops, I didn't get those over far enough. I'll just stick the, whatever I'm chalking into the transfer and the backer sheet. It'll kind of gives me a little more control. And with this, you could put 5 or 6 pair of earrings in here and chalk them all at the same time. I don't necessarily try to make sure that each earring has the same pattern, but I mean, I don't want them looking all wonky, but so I'm just dipping my squeegee in my chalk paste. Just going to get a little bit on my squeegee, and then I'm just going to spread it and pull it down over that silk screen. Make sure I get the whole surface of the earring. I'm just pulling it across the silk screen, and then I'm just scraping off all the excess because I can put it right back in my jar and save it for the next project. I'm going to get a little, and And then I usually just put like my little pokey tool on like a blank part of the earring so I can pull my transfer up. And so now I have a gold pair. So there's my gold pair. I don't know if you can see, there's just kind of a little bit of chalk paste built up on the side there. Once it's dry, you can just kind of pick it right off. But there's one pair. And let's do a different pattern just so we can show all the different patterns. Let's try this Hug Me pattern with all the, this Hug Me pattern has the cutest little hearts on this cactus. And I think I can only do one at a time, but the cool thing is I don't have to clean my transfer in between. That's super cute. So I should be able to just line it up. And I'm just going to figure out what color I want to use. I have silver, I have navy, let's actually see what white would look on a plain base. Okay, so let's try white. So again, I'm just dipping my squeegee in my chalk paste. And I'll forewarn you if you hear any rattling around or barking or anything, that's just our dogs. So I'm just pulling it across the silk screen. Let's see what that looks like. So now I'm going to pull it up, get my little pokey tool. So there's the white one. You can kind of see the little hearts. It's very subtle. So the cool thing is I can take another earring and I can pretty much just line it up, except for I'm going to wash that off. I can pretty much line it up right where my other earring was. And again, if it's not exact, it's not the end of the world either. And because I got a clean scrape the last time, everything should work out great. So I'm just going to get a little more chalk paste. I have a lot. And again, I'm just going to put my pokey tool in one of the blank spots. And there's the other one. And this one has quite a bit of chalk paste pooled up on the side. But again, once it dries, you can just scrape it right off. We'll move on to the next one. Let's try one of our painted ones. I'm trying to decide though if I should wax it before I paste on it. I think I will. Yeah, what that paste will do is it'll kind of seal up some of those areas that are uneven, and it'll also keep my transfer from sticking. So I'm just using the surface wax. I just have a little bit on an old t-shirt. And I'm just going to rub it in, and it'll kind of fill in all those little uneven areas. So hopefully my paste won't bleed into those areas. And two, it'll keep my transfer from sticking so bad. And it will kind of seal that paint in. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll use this tag transfer. And I'm going to kind of put it at the, I'd prefer my stripes to be completely vertical. I think I can get, yep, I can get both of them in there. So again, I'm not even going to pull it up completely off the backer sheet. And I'm going to press them down, make sure they're good and sealed. And I'm going to use white again because I am a sucker for a good black and white graphic print. So again, I'm just picking up some chalk paste on my squeegee. And I'm just going to pull it down the silk screen to cover up the entire surface of that earring. And then I'm wiping off the excess. I'm smoothing out all my squeegee lines. And then I'm putting the excess back in my jar. I'm going to lay that one back down. There's a few little spots that didn't take. So I'm just going to pull my transfer up. Move that one to the side. There's the good old black and white stripe. Okay. Just like that, we have 3 sets of earrings in less than 20 minutes. Probably about, minus the painting, they were pretty quick. Okay, let's pull in these red ones. Let's figure out, actually, let's do one of these flowers because those are like my favorite transfers to use for earrings. That's one of the cool things about making these earrings is just looking through transfers and figuring out what random piece of the transfer is going to make a really cool earring design. Again, I'm just adding surface wax. Sometimes when you paint raw wood like this, it kind of it swells the grain a little bit, and so then it creates little ridges. The wax kind of gets in there and seals those ridges up and kind of evens out your surface a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to remember which one is, this one's one of my favorites. So sadly, this transfer is no longer available, but it is one of my favorites. It makes the really pretty earrings. And it doesn't matter how you lay it on. So again, I'm going to press it down really well. This particular transfer has been well loved and well used. And I'm just going to use white. It's kind of one of my most used colors, especially for earrings. And again, I'm just going to pick up or pull down the chalk paste to cover up the whole earring base. And I'm going to scrape off the excess. I'm going to pull it off. There's that one. That's one of my favorites. So then we'll just lay it back down, and because I got a clean pull, I don't have to worry about, I just kind of line the hole back up. And then I just gently rub it down. But again, it doesn't have to be an exact match of the other one. No one will ever know. Okay, put that one over to the side. Got quite a bit of excess on that one. And then there's that one. Okay, so we'll do the turquoise, the couture teal ones. And I can't, let's do black. Let's change it up a bit. Thanks, Jason. I'm going to scrape off a little bit of the excess. Okay, let's try black. Let's get out of our comfort zone a little bit. And let's do, I think I want to try, I haven't ever used these. But I think I want to try the spokes of the wheels on the bicycle transfer. Again, I'm going to grab some wax. Okay. Oops, I got to buff those out a little bit. Okay. Since there's two bicycle wheels, we can do both of these at the same time. So I'm going to put one earring over here. And then I'm going to put one earring in this bicycle tire. Oops, I got this one too far to the side. I'm just trying to line up so that center circle is at least in between the two sides of the earring. Okay, so we're going to grab some black. Just trying to see if I had a smaller squeegee. A little smaller squeegee. Okay, so let's grab, I grabbed a smaller squeegee and I'm just going to dip into the black a little bit. Again, I don't need a whole lot. And I'm just going to pull it down the silk screen to cover up the entire earring base. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. That's really cool. Very abstract. There's that one. Interesting, definitely. Let's put them, both of those side by side. Those are really cool. It's just amazing what, I mean, when you take a little, just a small portion of the transfer, I mean, even this basket would probably be really cute. Just interesting. Okay, so let's do, do I not have, did I not count right? Let me pull another chunky one. So let's see what other transfers we could do. Let's use, I didn't show this one earlier, but we have the honeycomb over here. I'm just trying to figure out what colors. So I'm just going to line these up vertically. You know what, let's do, one of my dogs is chewing on something they're probably not supposed to be chewing on. Let's go wild and do 4 at a time. Oops. Maybe. Let's pull out, call me crazy. Sadly, I know my market. The market around here is K-State purple. So let's do a K-State purple. That's probably the only one I ever do. So let's pull out purple. We'll do a honeycomb on that one. So again, I'm just getting some paste. I'm just pulling it down the silk screen. I'm just going to get a little more. smooth out my lines. Cover that up because that's probably all I will ever use. Okay, so let's see what those two look like. I'm not a big purple fan, but those look pretty cute if you're into purple. I'm going to dry those because that purple was really wet. Here's what those two look like. If you're into purple, those are pretty cute. And I don't like purple, but I still think they're pretty cute. Some lucky K-State fan out there will get a really cute pair of earrings. Okay, so let's use silver on this other pair. This is the shimmer silver. It has a little bit of shine and glitter to it. It's kind of like the gold. So I'm just going to get a little bit of chalk paste. So I'm going to just pull these up. That out of the way. I don't know where to put that. Right there. Okay, so there's those silver earrings. I know you can hardly see those from here, but I'll get them dried real quick and then I'll lift them up for you. I do like the painted earrings, but there's something about just the plain raw wood and the chalk paste that's really pretty. Get this purple off. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of earrings in about 30 minutes. Okay. I think we'll just go ahead and make this last pair and then we can start, and then I'll show you how I seal them, and then we'll put some findings in one. Oh, no, let's do another one of these flower patterns. That one's hardly sticky. Is it gonna stick? So I just kind of turn it until I kind of find a pattern that looks really good. Let's see if that's going to stick. And I pulled out blue. You know, if we're going to do a Wabash pair of earrings, we might as well do a rock chalk pair of earrings. I threw that away. Wipe my squeegee off. In between. That way I have less to clean later. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my squeegee in the blue, and this is Cadet. I think this is still a current color. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the silk screen down, or pull the chalk paste down over the silk screen and get off as much as I can. Let's pull that up and see what it looks like. And this one, can't decide. It did bleed quite a bit. The cool thing is if you don't like it, it's not a complete loss. So what I can do is just use the chalk paste as kind of a wash. So we'll just make a blue earring. Since I did get some of it on the sides, we'll just go ahead and paint the sides. It won't even matter. Okay, so then we'll just grab a little bit of blue for this one. Glue up the edges a little bit. And you won't even know we didn't mean to do that. Okay. So we'll let those dry a little bit. While they're drying, we can talk about how I seal them. We'll put that over there. Clean up all that. Get all this off. Learn to get out of my trash. Silly dog. Okay, so we'll let those dry. And then when I seal the earrings, I use this Duraclear gloss varnish, but I do let my earrings dry overnight because if you put the varnish on too soon, you'll just smear everything. And when I put it on, I just do a couple of long strokes. I don't keep going over it and going over it, because if you keep going over the earring with the varnish, you might reactivate the chalk paste and then it's all just going to smear. But do like just 2 strokes, enough to cover the full surface, and then just let it dry. And I believe that is how yeah, these are sealed with that varnish. So yeah, that's my, don't do multiple strokes, lots of strokes, just do enough just to cover the surface with the varnish. Okay, I guess we could maybe try it on the silver pair since it's not painted. So we'll just give it a whirl and see what happens. I'm going to squirt a little bit into one of my little color trays here. Just a tiny bit. I don't need a whole lot. So I just put a little tiny bit. And so I'm just going to take just enough to cover the surface. I don't even know if you can see that, but put a down. So just a small amount and just enough strokes of your brush to cover the surface. So there you go. Okay, so there's that. So then, even though I haven't sealed the gold ones, we'll go ahead and we'll put the findings on. So I have, and it just all depends on the size of your earring and the size of the hole, what size jump rings you have. I believe these are a 9mm heavy gauge jump ring. So that's, I'm going to see if they'll work with this hole. If not, I'll have to use a smaller jump ring. And then I have these fish hook wires. And I have them in silver, copper, and gold. So let's see if these are the right jump rings. Okay. So for a jump ring, I like to use 2 pair of pliers. And you don't want to pull away from you. You want to twist each end. I don't know if you can see the end. You want to twist each end away from itself. So sometimes I'll put it up like this. I don't know if you can see. I twist. I don't know if you can see that at all. But I kind of pull it apart. One end goes towards me, one end goes away from me. You never want to pull them out that way because you'll mess with the integrity of the jump ring. I don't think these are going to be. I think these are too big. If I remember correctly. Oh, nope, they're going to work. Okay, so that one went through. And so when I take my earring wire to make sure that it's going to lay right with the earring, I just put it in my pliers and I give it a little quarter twist. And then that will line everything up so that your earring goes through your ear wire goes through your ear right, but it makes the earring lay correctly. And so then I just put it on my jump ring and make sure that your ear wire is going to face the back of the earring. And then you just want to put your jump ring back together. So you just squeeze the ends back in the opposite direction. Sometimes you may have to give it a little squeeze together, but if you pulled it apart right, which I didn't, you shouldn't have to. So there you go. There's one of your earrings with the jump ring and the ear wire. So again, we'll do that one again for the second one. And again, I'm going to pull, my right hand is going to go towards me, like my left hand is going to go away from me, and I'm just going to pull that jump ring apart. I'm going to twist it apart. The other nice thing about these larger jump rings is you don't lose them as easy. Pull that one apart a little more. So like on these smaller earrings, I'll have to use a smaller gauge jump ring because these 9mm ones won't. Oh, fart, I forgot to put the earring wire on. Okay. So again, take your earring wire, and you don't always have to do this for every earring, but for these, I found that it works best. Just give it a little quarter turn. Make sure your earring wire is going the right direction, because I have put it on the wrong way many times. And then you're just going to twist everything back together. And there you go. You have 2 sets of your earrings ready to go. And so then I'll seal these Usually I'll seal them and then put the findings on, but I wanted to show you how I put the findings on. So there you go. So we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. 7 whips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We made 7.5 earrings in less than an hour. So that's pretty quick. So fun little project. They're great sellers for me at vendor events. They make perfect gifts for Christmas, birthdays, teacher gifts. You know, with back to school coming up, they make great teacher gifts. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. And I know Jason is on. Is there anybody else on? If you're on, will you say hi so that I know that you're on? Because if it's just Jason on, I won't do the giveaway. But if somebody else is on, we'll do the giveaway. So, but I am going to let you know, remind you that we have this month's Club Couture transfer available. It is the 8.5 by 11 size B. Exclusive transfer, the kitchen rules. You can only get it by being a club member or a designer. So with that monthly subscription, you get an exclusive B-size transfer and 3 chalk paste singles. You get black, sage, and shimmer copper this month. It is a 3-month commitment, but you can cancel at any time after the 3 months. As a club member, you also get $4.95 flat rate shipping on all additional chalk site orders. I do see a comment. Edith is on. Woohoo! Hello, Edie. How are you? Okay. So, Edie, if you Jason was just telling you, if you see in the ticker, type in hashtag Friday giveaway, because I'll be giving away some Happy Mail. But you have to put in that hashtag Friday giveaway to be eligible. You're not, oh, you're good. So yeah, make sure you put in hashtag Friday giveaway before I end, and then we will do a drawing. And then just want to also remind you that if you do sign up to be a designer in August, you have the opportunity to earn your starter kit money back. The kit is $99 US. So if you submit 600 personal volume by September 30th, then you can earn your $99 investment back. So $600 could be like a couple of small workshops with 3 to 4 people. You could get a couple of Club Couture members and then your own personal order, and that's easily $600 personal volume before September 30th. And then also this month, if you sign up, you get the size A chalking with cardio transfer and your either one of the I just want to chalk pretty things or the don't bother me, I'm procrastinating size B transfer. And that is an additional $25 value added to your starter kit. So instead of getting product at $250 value, you get product at $275 for your $99 investment. Okay. So I think we'll do the giveaway, but let me see. Oops, I gotta pull my oops, I'm just typing it out. For some reason it didn't. It says I don't have any entries. That's weird. Because I see Edie's. Edie, type it again without capital letters. And we'll see if that's what's doing it. So I'll give you a chance to do that. Oops, let's take this off. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so let's try that again. Well, it still says I don't have any. Okay, well, let's try it and see what happens. It says I don't have any entries, but I know I do. Oh well. I don't know why. Because you typed it correctly. I'm gonna worry about it. I'll get with you later after the broadcast, and we'll get something worked out. So, um, right, huh? I do. I can't see very well. Let me see what I have. Oh, I do have something funky. Oh my. That's probably why it's not working. Thanks, Jason. Try, yay. Let's try it this way. There. Okay, so now let's share that. Share screen. Well, now it's but I still can't draw. There. Well, no, it still won't let me draw for some reason. Well, here. I bet it has to have more than one. Let's see if that worked. There. Okay. So now let's see who wins. And we may have to draw again. Yep, we're drawing again. We just get to play it. We get to play all over the place. We'll just draw again until Edie wins. Nope. Will she win this time? Nope. We'll try one more time. No, I'm not letting Jason win. I don't think he'd look very pretty in earrings. How many times can we draw before Edie wins? Okay, well, you get the point. Edie wins. So, thanks for watching this evening. I'm going to hop off. I might try to be on this weekend. I can't guarantee it, but I'll definitely be back on Monday. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you, and I hope you have a great weekend.